Hey guys, so this is going to be a video about iOS 7 on the iPhone 4S. It was leaked, so it's really easy to get. However, I did spend a few days with this operating system. I didn't just put it on. And I'm going to show you around what's new, and we're just going to go over some of the new stuff that they did. And in about the 4 days I've had it on here, I have noticed a few problems, but literally 99% of these problems are entirely related to the fact that this is a beta software. It's only the first one. They have not released beta 2, and the official release to the public isn't going to be until the fall. So, first thing you're going to notice is that when hitting the home button, the entire thing is finally animated. Thank you, Apple, for finally animating. And as you turn your phone, it moves your background. This works with any kind of background. This is just the preloaded dynamic one. Oops. You get a new clock display. You get all new. This is really nice looking font. It's something I really like. You can accessing the camera has never been any easier. Literally just gonna swipe it in. It's just it's so much better, and it's just really just new. Like, I really just needed something new. Panoramic view, and it's really just nice. And switching cameras between the front and back is also really simple. Hello. So, oh, don't want to show you guys that yet. So, let's go back to the home screen. You can also access the drop-down tab like you couldn't before. So you see it is a little bit, sometimes it gets a little sketchy, but it is a beta software, so it gives you the weather, all this stuff, stocks. It's still really intuitive, and I like how it's clear and everything, so that's very nice. So unlocking the phone, there's no more button, you just swipe. It takes you to a really clean looking background. Let me just focus camera. That's insanely nice. There's a new tab here that's accessible from the lock menu too. Hold on, am I hitting the right spot? Here we go. That's not really like that in real life. I'm just trying to make a video, so it's different. Any kind of background you have, this changes color. The entire OS is customizable. It changes to your theme, whatever background you make, everything else changes. And it's all live. So behind, you can't even see it, but your background actually moves as you move the phone, so it gives it the appearance that the OS is actually floating at you, which is really nice. And here's all kinds of new little widgets and stuff like flashlight, stopwatch, calculator. Should take you right into that. Come on. And camera and everything else. So that's really nice. Brightness, volume. This is also the new, there's a few apps that have been optimized for that. One of the biggest ones I think is the weather app, because it's like a little live running display of what's going on outside. So you can see the clouds move. It's just, the way they animated it is just so much better. Your whole forecast here. So this pretty much made my 4S future-proof. Another great thing about this is multitasking. Double-clicking the home button no longer brings you that slide-up tab from iOS 6. This is all just swipe over. You want to kill an application, just go up. This is probably one of my favorite features. It's just so much easier to use. You want to multitask, you can multitask. There's also a few other really neat tweaks I have not gotten into yet. One of the first one is this new app called the FaceTime app. This is really unique because you see how this background is clear. What it actually is doing, it turns on the front-facing camera and animates the background of your contacts on whatever setting is behind you. You guys can kind of see that a little bit. It's really hard to see, so I'm just going to try and zoom in here. You can see as I cover the front-facing camera, the background of the contacts actually changes. That is a really cool tweak from Apple. I love how that is. It's just a really good looking OS. I love how they find a way to make it still like Apple, but not completely like... in my opinion, I think Android is a little bit gung-ho on the customization, and like functionality is kind of a backtrack. This is a perfect balance of functionality for me and customization and use. Snapchat has optimized the app for iOS 7 already. They made it better. Everything is just so much better. Swipe over. Everything is so much more efficient in its use, and it's actually, for a beta software, this is actually really fast. I do not have a tripod, so I apologize for the camera movement. This is one of my first tech videos I'm making. Over here, everything else is still, all your apps are workable on iOS 7, even though it's not released yet. The new settings menu, it's pretty much the same as the old one, except it's different font and everything, but there are a few new things that allow you to control things much better. New Control Center app, everything about Facebook, Twitter. Notice if you go into your Facebook settings, it's going to, there's a few more little menus. So I don't care if I gave away my name, I don't really give a crap. But, yeah. So, there's a few more things they optimized, like the calendar app. They just made everything a lot better in its use. The reminders app. That does take a few seconds to start, but I don't understand why that's just doing my name. And the biggest one is the new Maps app. I had to use that last night to get around. You see, I was looking at McDonald's. But, it's very... What the hell is this so zoomed in for? Zoom me out. Zoom me out. Alright, this is just really intuitive. Apple finally got the maps right. Thank God. It was just getting so bad. But, 3D view is really also awesome. Satellite view, everything is still there, but it's just so much easier to use. I love how they did that. And once again, the drop-down bar. There's a lot of new tweaks for Siri as well, which I'm going to get into. Let's get a good pan of that. And as you move the phone, like I said, the background animates and moves. Any background you pick is going to move. So it actually looks like the grid is floating in real life, which is awesome. So, new tweaks for Siri. Siri is a little glitchy. Oopsies. That's the wrong button. Siri is a little bit glitchy. I did notice that. However, this is her new display. She's 3D. Hey, Siri. So you can tell her to do all kinds of new stuff. This is still kind of a run through. I need to hide a body. Let's see what she's got.
I don't understand. I need to hide a body.
Yeah, she has all kinds of new information she gives you. If you ask her for a math problem, anything like this is Siri to the next level. She'll do images for every single thing you ask her. She'll do images, search, Twitter options, all kinds of links to Google, funny quotes, anything. Like it's just a whole genre of websites, and you can edit up here what you said, so you don't need to repeat what you're saying anymore. This is probably one of the biggest improvements is what they did to Siri. Hello, Siri. And if you tell her to close the port doors, she literally goes and Googles everything. So that's really cool. And if you need help, there's a little help button down here. And she now takes you through her own little tutorial. And in here is a little thing. Like you can ask her what somebody's address is, which I'm not going to do on here because I'm making a video, but that's really cool. So just a quick first look at iOS 7. See, there's the new drop-down tab for Gmail. All the new drop-down tabs for live notifications are much better. The new messaging app, I did not go over it yet. They pretty much just took that to the next level. I'm just going to try and cover that person's name. Oh, wow. I need like a phony message. Ooh, Verizon messaging me. That's perfect. Alright, so all these messages are all animated. The background is see-through on the keyboard as well. Like, see if I need to type something to say this person. This is the new Apple keyboard. It is see-through for your background on the phone, so it changes color by whatever app you're in. It's still very intuitive, easy to use, as every Apple keyboard is. However, they just found a way to animate it even more. Spotify, everything else is still going good. Really isn't any problems with that. It does take a few minutes to start up, though. But overall, for a beta software, this is pretty good. I'm expecting the fall release to be like much faster than this, even though this is still pretty zippy. I'm expecting it to be like lightning fast by the time they get everything perfected. There's a few glitches with stuff crashing, but it's really just not anything to write home about. The new photo sharing app is also really cool. You can select, this is like just a whole new genre. It tells you Long Island, where you took your photos, everything. Everything. It goes by date. You can share. They made everything is just so much easier in connecting with other phones, and you see it gives you a great big collage of all your photos if you hit out. See, like New York, Maryland, Virginia, everywhere I took my pictures is. So that is really, really cool. I love the way they did that. They made this much more personal and easy to use. The functionality is awesome. And the last thing I want to cover before I close this video is the brand new Safari app and iTunes Radio that's built into the new thing. Safari is now a one-touch thing. You can either Google search or type in a web address. I'm just going to write Google. Sorry, my camera. So you can see web browsing is really easy, and you get full screen browsing now, so as you scroll down, goodbye, it all goes away. Same thing, Google search something. Let's just do Kings Park, that's what I did last. As you scroll, your address bar goes away, everything goes away, and you get full screen browsing. And the browsing tab up here, you can't see this, is also see-through. Everything is just, I love the way they did the see-through thing. It reminds me of Windows 7, except this is just still obviously a phone. So thanks for watching, guys. This is already going on 10 minutes. I just wanted it to be a first impression on the iOS 7 on the 4S. I believe I covered most of the new tweaks. There are still some I obviously left out. One of them being iTunes Radio. Hello. Let's just do that real quick. I have the music on this phone. I use Spotify, so. But this is new iTunes Radio, new interface for everything. iCloud-based music. None of this is saved to my phone. It's now cloud-based. So if I want, I can still get something if I want to. But it's not saved to my phone. I did not sync my phone with my music. And to deleting songs is so much easier now. Goodbye song if you want it. So, alright guys, I covered most of that. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment below. This has been iOS 7 on the 4S. One of my tech videos. I haven't really seen much about what's going on with the 4. Battery life is pretty much the same. It's been unplugged for about 2 hours now, and it's only at 93. Normally this phone dies around 2 o'clock, and it's 12. So actually, I think battery life may have improved. Yeah, so thanks for watching.